Look around in any major US city today, and you'll see a breathtaking range of skin tones, cultures, and ethnicities. This beautiful diversity wasn't always recognized in science, medicine, or even skincare. For decades, much of our collective understanding of skin was built on a narrow scale, one that didn't fully represent everyone. But times are changing. Today, we'll explore how skin type classification has evolved, its challenges, and why embracing real diversity matters for medicine, technology, and society at large. Stay tuned. The origins of Fitzpatrick skin types. Story of Dr. Thomas Fitzpatrick and why the scale was developed in 1972. Explanation of types 1 through 4, light to olive skin, and the later addition of types 5 and 6 for darker skin tones. Original purpose, predicting sunburn versus tanning likelihood, phototherapy reactions. Uses of the FST in medicine. How doctors use it for lasers, chemical peels, tattoo removal, and cancer risk. Examples of how melanin levels impact UV sensitivity and treatment outcomes. Benefits: standardization for clinical communication. The limitations of FST. Reliance on subjective self-reporting, misinterpretation across different cultural and ethnic groups. Ignoring secondary skin reactions such as irritation, tenderness, or hyperpigmentation in darker tones. Examples of how patients of color can face undertreatment or misdiagnosis due to reliance on FST. Beyond dermatology, the tech influence. How FST was adopted in tech datasets, example, Google Photos and search algorithms. Problems with categorizing 4 variations of white skin but only 1 for black and 1 for brown. How this has impacted AI fairness and representation in digital tools. The Monk Skin Tone Scale. Introduction of the new 10-shade Monk Skin Tone Scale. Its role in improving inclusivity in AI and medical datasets. A potential for wider adoption in skincare and product development. Confusion between skin tone, race, and ethnicity. Misuse of FST as a racial classification tool by some dermatologists. Statistics. By 2050, half of the US population will be non-European descent. The rise of multiracial populations from 9 million in 2010 to nearly 34 million in 2020. Why separating biological skin tone from cultural or racial identity is crucial. Updating how we see skin tone. Recommendations for revising FST questions. How to adapt medical training for diversity. The role of skincare companies in designing products inclusive of all tones. Encouraging empathy, cultural sensitivity, and representation in healthcare. Broader cultural impact. How beauty standards, advertising, and top culture still use narrow definitions of skin tone. The impact on self-esteem, representation, and inclusivity. Why changing medical scales influences not just healthcare, but also society's understanding of beauty and identity. As our world grows more diverse, so too must the way we understand skin. The Fitzpatrick Scale helped us take a first step, but it's not enough anymore. By embracing newer, more inclusive systems, we not only improve healthcare and technology, but also take a step toward truly recognizing and celebrating the diversity of humanity. Skin isn't just biology, it's part of identity, culture, and beauty. And every shade deserves to be seen, understood, and respected. If you found this video insightful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who cares about diversity in healthcare and technology. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. What do you think about the way skin tone is classified today?